What's going on, you guys? Mr. Allen here with some imaginary numbers and polynomial functions here. We're going to evaluate each one of these polynomial functions at the given value. So we have f of x, we got a quadratic here. We want to evaluate it when x equals 4i, right? So f of 4i just means x is going to be 4i. So let's replace all of our x's with 4i. So we'll have f of 4i equals, and I got negative 4i squared plus 6 times 4i minus 2. Super important. That negative is outside of what's being squared. A lot of people drag that negative in, make things it's positive. It is not correct, right? That's outside of the squared part, okay? If there were parentheses there, then it would be in there, right? But it's outside of that. That's how we write it. Okay, anywho, let's continue. 4i squared. So we got negative, and then we got, what, 16i squared plus, and then we got 24i minus 2. I guess I really don't need those parentheses anymore. What's I squared? That's negative 1. So I'll show all this, but it's going to be negative 16. I'll keep the parentheses for now. 24i minus 2. Negative becomes positive, so 16 plus 24i minus 2. My final answer, I got to write it in a plus bi form. So that's going to be 16 negative 2, that's going to be what? 14 plus 24i. There it is. Wonderfully evaluated. Yay. All right, awesome. Let's do another one here. Love when we got two problems. Okay. 2i's going in, right? So we got g of 2i. Replace all of my x's with the 2i's. So 4, and then we got 2i cubed, 2, and then we got 2i squared, 6, and then we got 2i minus 1. That's a cube right there. My apologies. There we go. That looks totally great. So let's see here. We got 4 still. And then we've got 2 cubed is 8i cubed minus, and then we've got 2, and let's see here. 2 squared is 4i squared plus 12i minus 1. All right. So now here's what we got going on. This one's the trickiest part right here. So I cubed. Think of I cubed as being I squared times I, right? Well, I squared is a negative 1, so really we can just think of that as negative I, right? So I squared is negative 1. Negative 1 times I is negative I. So that right there will be a negative I. So we'll have negative 8 times 4 is then negative 32I. Over here, we have 4 times negative 1, essentially. That's negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8 plus 12i minus 1. And now I can combine my like terms. 8 and negative 1, that gives me 7. Negative 32 and positive 12, that's going to give me negative 20i. So I'd like to just recap this part right here, because that is the trickiest part. I cubed, we broke down to I squared times I, which would be negative I. So here we have negative 8i times 4 is negative 32i. Then we had our plus 8 plus 12i minus 1 combined like terms. America. Awesome. That's fantastic, guys. There we go. So we evaluated with imaginary numbers. It wasn't too bad. It's a little tricky, but you guys handled it like a boss. That's dope. Have a great day.